Well, I think, I don't know what's going on in President Trump's mind, but I can give you the view from the region, the view from the UAE. I think that the region has gone through various calamitous confrontations. I don't think we need another one, but I would like to see direct Iranian American negotiations leading to understandings that we don't have these issues every other day. It is extremely important that many of the key issues that have rocked the bilateral relationship and has had an impact on the region, and foremost amongst them is the nuclear issue, is addressed directly, and that it doesn't become a source of instability and a source of questions like these every year or two. I think from everything that I know, Iran today needs to reach a deal. I think Iran, on the one hand, has suffered geopolitically, and at the same time, its economy needs to rebuild itself, and to rebuild that, they need to rebuild their relationship with the United States. I think through reaching a deal, a political deal, a wider geostrategic deal that will actually be beneficial to the area, the Iranians are also helping themselves in ultimately what they need, which is rebuild their economy. Well, I think we have to sort of separate the noise from the reality. I think that if you look at a lot of the anti-UAE rhetoric, it's really a potpourri of different excuses for our regional role. It is our economic success. It is our program of diversity, and so on and so forth. I think the main thing is as I said, to separate the noise from reality. If you go a little bit step higher than social media, you don't see so much of that there. So a lot of these are bots, etc. Let me give you just a small example here. I was reading a message that said we were getting 45,000 hate tweets every day on the Sudan issue and on our position in Sudan. And suddenly Yemen was an issue, and suddenly the Sudan bots were reduced from 45,000 to 3,000 a day. So the whole group moved on to another file. I think the UAE will actually continue to be a trailblazer in the region. We understand also the world today is not only multilateral but also multipolar. We will try and make it more multilateral rather than multipolar by building friendships and by building networks, etc. I think we will also continue championing the issue of peace in the region through the Abrahamic Accords and others. And we will also continue in addressing also extremism, whether it's from the Muslim Brotherhood or others. Now, if you have a program like that, ambitious and forward-looking, then expect a lot of criticism. So you either do the right thing, or you can, dig a hole and stay in your hole. So we will not dig a hole and stay in the hole. We'll do the right thing.
Sir, I have to ask you, just a few days ago, there was a rumor circulating that the UAE would do civilian administration in Gaza. And I just wanted to ask you, is that something that's on the table and being discussed?
No, well, we've come out with a refutation of that. So it's not true, but we will be very much engaged. We were the major donor, really, to humanitarian donor to Gaza during 2 years of difficult period. We put about 45% of all aid to Gaza. So we will continue. But again, we don't have what I would call a UAE agenda in Gaza. We have to work with the Palestinians. We have to work with the Egyptians, the Israelis, the Jordanians, and of course, an American leadership is key, really, for achieving a sort of, I won't say sustainable solution at this time, but moving on with the part two of President Trump's plan, and hopefully looking at a brighter landscape following that.